I know I don't usually make these kinds of videos. It's probably super weird, and I probably won't ever make one again. But I felt like I have to talk about this situation, because what? This situation is terribly funny. Until it wasn't. Do you all know the meme that's been going around like crazy right now, where 5 or 6 cops or something were fired because this lady had a train ran on her? A train, so to speak. I thought this was hilarious. I was like, these memes are great. This is really funny. But I wasn't actually aware of the real situation. You know who I'm talking about, all right? This lady? That's not the right picture. This lady. Oh my god. Look at me, choosing the wrong pictures. You all know who I'm talking about. This lady right here. That's the same image. Let's be real. I'm hilarious. Thank you. There were suggestions and memes saying the train was ran on her and that she was getting plowed by 5 dudes at the same time. A little bit of casting couch style, you know what I mean? And I was so about it. It was a good meme. It had a real good run. I was literally laughing. You can tell that I thought it was really funny. I really like memes, okay? It was funny until I decided to do some research, and let me tell you, this entire situation is just downright disappointing in various ways. First of all, she didn't even have a train ran on her. That wasn't at all what was happening. They weren't having orgies, I mean, from what I've read. And to top it off and make the situation even better, she has a husband. If you want to feel bad for anyone, I would say it would be her husband. She had suggested that they were in an open relationship, to which he had said not only was he not aware of what was going on, they did not have an open relationship, in his mind, at least. And poor guy is still sticking around and defending her. I mean, props to him, I guess. Like, work through your problems? Honestly, that's a bit more of a problem that I would be comfortable, sticking around through and working out. But that's just me. Maybe I'm wrong here. Basically, the train thing isn't real. The meme, it's not funny anymore. It's just disappointing. All that was really going on was that she was sending pictures and receiving pictures from these officers back and forth, as well as she may have sucked a little dick on the job. Also, the cop that had his sucked lied under oath, which is crazy for a cop to do that, or anyone, which is illegal, I'm pretty sure, but he was fired, so I guess it doesn't matter. He ended up telling the truth. Oh, good for you. I mean, it's just upsetting. No trains were even involved in this incident. Unless you want to believe the allegation, or the rumor, I guess, more so, that she did sleep with someone on a train. And no, I'm not going to fact check that because that's the only thing keeping this meme alive, and that still makes it kind of funny. I don't want to know if it's not true. I just don't want to be disappointed again, so we're going to pretend that it's real, even if it isn't, because it's funny. I'm gonna make a prediction here, and this might be a little wacky, a little zany, a little kooky, a little nutty, but she doesn't have a job anymore, and she went viral on the internet. I'm just saying, if you were to market that in a certain way, I guess you would have a job. As much as the situation is, like, fucked up, people like seeing crazy stuff, alright? People buy fart jars and like to watch ear-licking ASMR, alright? Which I will never do. I'm just saying, if I were to see her make a certain debut on a certain website, which I would know nothing about, I wouldn't be all that surprised. And if she did it within the next couple of days, I think it would probably go really well for her. I genuinely hope that she doesn't, but I wouldn't be that surprised. And if she does do it, it wasn't my fault. Please, for the love of God, don't do it. But I'm also saying she also has a drinking problem, which is unfortunate. I've seen people with drinking problems. It's not great. The articles also implied that there were these crazy sex parties and crazy sexcapades, which I don't think were really a thing from what I can see. There was a party, though, that involved a hot tub. She was being fed alcohol by one of the officers. She ended up taking her top off, and then someone promptly covered her up. You know, we've all been there. Just kidding, I would never do that. That is wild. I've been drunk a few times, and I will admit to that. But taking my top off, not really my thing. And that might seem shocking, but I find that very uncomfortable and awkward for everyone involved in this situation. I know there's a lot of information already that has just made this a terribly disappointing situation and not at all a funny haha meme that we would like to believe that it was. Apparently, this woman really likes to, hear what it sounds like to have an empty barrel go off on the side of your head. And She did it right in front of someone because she wanted to hear what it sounded like. Not only is she willing to smash at work, she's also willing to traumatize you and change the trajectory of your life forever, right in front of your eyes. But holy fuck, that is wild. No one with a sound mind would do that. It's just not as funny anymore, is it? Yeah. But now it's kind of funny because it's not funny. We thought it was funny, it's not funny, kind of makes it funny, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Are you following along here? Like, ooh. Whoa, yikes. No? I don't know. Personally, can't really say that I would do any of these things. I've never even had a one-night stand before, let alone sucking and fucking at the workplace. I mean, who am I to judge? Just kidding. I may be casting judgment in my head. Cannot confirm or deny that though. But you guys can go ahead and cast some judgment down in the comments if you'd like. Oh, is this offensive? Don't really know. It's just kind of crazy, so do I care? I don't know. I feel bad, I guess. There's a point where you should get some help, and I think that she has well surpassed that. But yeah, comment down below if you like trains. I think they're kind of cool.
Definitely going to be a time period where we're going to have to really emphasize rebuilding the trust of our community.